Wealth and Health Check. Welcome to my channel. In this day and age, we are continually assaulted with interruptions that pull our consideration away from the things we need to keep in mind, whether it's wrapping up work at the workplace or reading up for a test at school. To make matters worse, age-related cognitive decline makes it much more challenging to keep steady over your psychological distraction. About 50 million Americans have some type of cognitive decline, with 5.3 million being determined to have Alzheimer/memory loss or one more type of dementia, as indicated by the Alzheimer's Affiliation. However, imagine a scenario in which getting a memory lift could be basically as simple as a day-to-day cup of your #1 refreshment. Luckily, there are regular ways of helping your memory so you can recall more and forget less. Boost your brain power now via carefully, readily, then perseveringly following these basic steps. Your brain will be strong forever. 1. Keep up with sound weight. Keeping a sound weight is fundamental for good well-being, including working on your memory. Obesity adversely influences each part of your life, including your memory. Research shows collective proof that over-the-top weight gain or obesity can cause brain construction and capability changes, prompting mental debilitation. Obesity is related unequivocally with the brain and hippocampal weakness. 2. Stay away from added sugars. The brain consumes sugar for fuel as glucose. Notwithstanding, an exorbitant measure of sugar might slow mental capability and diminishing memory and consideration. Specialists accept an excess of irritation from sugar weakens memory. A review distributed in Conduct Brain Exploration found that a high sugar diet expanded fiery markers in the hippocampus area. Conversely, a standard eating habit low in sugar had no provocative markers. Yet, fortunately, provocative memory harm is no doubt reversible, and by wiping out sugar from the eating habit, one can keep a reasonable and better memory. 3. Get enough rest and sleep. Lacking rest is by and large connected with unfortunate memory, among other mental issues. It especially disrupts memory union, which includes handling and changing momentary memory into long-haul memory. As suggested by subject matter experts, grown-ups ought to have between somewhere around 7 to 9 hours of rest every evening. Different advantages of getting sufficient rest incorporate areas of strength, handle stress, expanded capacity to oversee pressure and tackle issues, better fixation, expanded energy levels, and expanded actual well-being. 4. Reduce refined carbs diet. Simple or refined carbohydrates such as white bread, pizza dough, pasta, pastries, white flour, white rice, sweet desserts, and many breakfast cereals. Limiting refined carbohydrates can help reduce the risk of chronic health conditions like obesity, type 2 diabetes, and heart disease. Refined carbohydrates are processed to remove fiber, vitamins, and minerals, and are absorbed quickly into the bloodstream. Very much like dietary sugar, refined starches are separated into sugar during absorption. This might build your chances for different medical problems like diminished mental capability or decline in dementia. In one survey it was found, consuming prepared-to-have breakfast cereal to some degree day-to-day brought about poor mental capability than the people who consumed it less regularly. 5. Remember common food sources for your daily meals. Free radicals and oxidative pressure are continually affecting your mind. This causes inflammation, which expands your chances of mental disability. Devouring mitigating food varieties will assist with forestalling inflammation and decrease incendiary markers and accelerate brain capability. Such food varieties ought to be high in cancer prevention agents, healthy fats, protein, and other common compounds. Always take fruits like blueberries, strawberries, cherries, and oranges. Eat leafy greens like spinach, collards, broccoli, and kale. 6. Participate in physical activity. Some study shows that customary activity might assist with safeguarding your present moment and long-term memory. Practice likewise increases memory by battling inflammation, expanding oxygen supply to the mind, fight against stress, invigorating the development of new brain associations, and issuing endorphins that battle stress. 7. Socializing with others. Most data demonstrates the way significant and strong connections can safeguard the mind against mental debilitation or underperformance. Both actual love and giggling with others increment the arrival of oxytocin, a chemical that advances mental well-being and capability. 8. Mostly tease your brain with puzzles. Teasers and riddles are an astonishing method for rehearsing your memory. Here and there it is hard to recall words, yet with these games you can challenge yourself and look further into how your mind functions. By connecting with the brain, these exercises help to expand concentration and focus, which can prompt superior review of data. Moreover, riddles and puzzles might challenge critical thinking abilities and urge individuals to think carefully in new ways. 9. Choline is essential in your food. Choline is a memory-helping supplement that is usually found in different food varieties. For some individuals, taking choline enhancements can make it simpler to recall things and concentration during the day. One of the manners in which you can further develop memory is by eating food sources high in choline. Choline is a supplement found in animal-based food sources. Always eat nuts and seeds and green leafy vegetables. It assists with further developing brain capability and memory. A review distributed in the American Diary of Clinical Nourishment found that individuals who enhanced their weight control plans with choline would be wise to score on memory tests than the people who didn't. In one more review distributed in Nervous System Science, analysts found that choline supplementation further developed memory in more seasoned grown-ups. The investigation likewise discovered that more established grown-ups who devoured entire food sources would do well to recollections than the individuals who took supplements. As from now henceforth, consider living within this formula and habit. Your brain shall be extra strong and powerful forever. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Wealth and Health Check.